Hey guys, welcome back in the next video of the object-oriented programming series. In today's video, we have duck typing. So what is duck typing? Duck typing comes from the phrase that if it behaves like a duck and moves like a duck, it's a duck. So Python doesn't really care what you are as long as you behave as something. It's not very strict. If you behave like something, you are this. That's what duck typing really is in Python. In other languages like TypeScript, it's pretty type heavy. It matters like what you are, and it'll be very strict on you about those things. But Python's pretty flexible, so let's just get rid of all this code from before. And actually, no, before we do that, I just want to show you um an application of this already class, or from the last video of these classes, animal, dog, and cat. Let's say we get rid of this right here, and we have this dog and cat that we have initialized. Well, duck typing. Let's say we make a function called like make sound. I'm actually going to use this type of notation, and I'm going to say the animal that comes in now. I can type check this if I'd like. I can make a different type of an animal, but we're not going to do that. So we're just going to pass in an animal. And then from here, we're just going to say animal dot speak. And then this is what the animal will do. This is kind of an application of duck typing. It doesn't care what it is. As long as it has a speak function, it's going to work just like this. So if I come down here and I say make sound of our dog 1 of Clifford, well, yeah, it's going to just print out like this. So I'm going to come right here, and I'm going to run the code, and we're going to see what happens. Clifford is barking. Nice. And look at that. Now if I say make sound of our cat, it's going to do the same thing. So Tom is meowing and Clifford is barking, as we defined up here. So duck typing really just doesn't care what it actually is. As long as it behaves like that, that's what it thinks it is. That's what Python does. So it's pretty simple. I mean, that's really about it for duck typing. It just kind of just shows what or how Python actually interprets our classes and our animals. So as long as there's an animal and it has a speak function, it'll do that speak function for that said object. So we passed in this object right here, this instance of dog 1 and cat, which is Clifford and Tom, which we named them, and I just made them speak using this function. A more applicable use case would be something like this. So we would say class read or file, and then right here I would say like def read, and we're gonna start reading file, right? And then right here, if I come down and if I say class network, then I can say def read print reading from network. And then I'm gonna make a function called read from oh, bless me. Read from, and who are we gonna read from? Well, we have file networks. I'm gonna say source right here, just so it's a little bit less explicit. And I'm gonna say source dot read. And we're gonna see what exactly happens here. So what I'm gonna do is I am just going to say read from, and I'm just going to say a file class. I'm gonna make a class right there, just like that. And I'm also gonna read from network, just like this. We're gonna make these classes, and we're gonna see what's actually printed out. Reading from file, reading from network. So it's pretty basic what duck typing is. As long as it works, as long as this has some sort of read function, Python will interpret it just fine, and it'll just run as intended for those specific methods. So yeah, that was duck typing. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next video. I mean, this is the most bare bones simple thing I can explain of duck typing. It's simply just, it's not strict. It can read, I can call multiple different read functions depending on the context of who's actually being passed in. So I'll see you guys in the next one.